something that I would like to talk about that has interested me for a long time, and it especially came up since I moved to California. And I believe people are here more in that space, and what I'm talking about here is the space of feelings versus thoughts. One thing I've realized, and I guess this huge channel on YouTube is speaking for that, is that I am the kind of person who's very much in his own mind, in his own thoughts. And so, for example, if you come to YouTube, I enjoy greatly talking to others about consciousness and spiritual exploration and awakening and those things. And I do talk a lot about that. I'm very animated about that. I have a great amount of passion. But when it comes to expressing my feelings towards others and then talking about my emotions, that's a little bit more difficult. And I'm reminded, I'm taking this class, it's called the Enneagram. We're talking about different personality types, and tonight I attended a lecture where we talked about the personality type number 7, which is, I guess, something that where I would fall under. And people who are in that category are very much in their own thoughts. And they have a very difficult time opening up and sharing about their own feelings and emotions. They also have a sense that wanting to come across in a very positive way, in a very animated way, and giving others advice, and by this being very positive influence, or being in this positive space. But somehow there is a fear of being connected to pain, which is a very important feeling. We all have that. I definitely have that. And I'm very much connected to that, but only within myself. Very rarely I share this with others. It doesn't really come across. The words get in the way, the thoughts get in the way. And so I just wanted to make this little recording to talk about that briefly, and also get your thoughts on the subject about, first of all, really what inspires our thoughts? And really what is the connection between thoughts and feelings? And with me being from Germany, I don't know, it might be a little bit more characteristic, or the difference in culture, that especially in California, people are very much into their feelings and talking about their feelings, expressing their feelings. Like, for example, tonight there was on the panel a lady who openly, after she talked about how she has a great desire, and I very much can relate to that, a desire to be liked by others. And when she gets a feeling that other people maybe send her some negative energy and people are critical, she doesn't really like that at all. And it was just amazing that she was openly really not only talking about that, she was able to shed some tears. And it was very, very real and very genuine. And that is something I very much like to get to that point too, where I'm so much in touch with my emotions, my feelings, not just talking about it, not just expressing what I think about it and putting that into words and justifying my feelings, but really showing my feelings, showing my emotions. And sometimes when we get in our thoughts, I guess, or rather our thoughts can get in the way a little bit. Anyway, not to make this too long, just like to hear from you, and I think it's an interesting connection between thoughts and feelings and how they're both connected. And what we really can control, but we definitely cannot control our feelings, we can control our thoughts. And maybe by thinking about what we feel, we can give the whole process direction. Because sometimes we can get stuck in our thoughts. Of course, we can also get stuck in our thoughts, not only in our feelings. But it's really about giving the process direction. So I'm just like to raise that question to you, and I wanted to make that video to share a little bit about that idea about thoughts and feelings. I actually posted a little blog today. If you go to Blogspot, I'm there. I realized to actualize. You might want to check that out too. Thanks for joining.